Just like finally in season 2 and 3 and 4 of Lost, all of these answers are starting to at least understand a little bit more than we did in season 1. This video is going to answer a question that has been asked many times. Here we go. I made a video called I Am Proof You Should Go to a Barber. I tip everyone no matter what. That's the video. Our great friend, Maxwell Smart, he had this to say as a comment. Quote, "Okay, Nick, I'm still face palming. I watched this video twice waiting for you to reveal why you don't go to a barber. Instead, we learned that you overtipped the haircut or paid too much money for that haircut, and you can't pronounce face palming intensifies. So what's the reason? A childhood trauma, the fear of Sweeney Todd? In essence, I'm trying to defend my trade. It is one of the oldest trades in the world, and it's an honorable one. I would genuinely like you to find a good barber who will provide you with a decent haircut and no stories of pregnancy tests and strange whatevers. Do you want me to arrange one for you? I have friends in high places, as you know," end quote. So there we go. I'm going to answer the question on why I don't go to a barber, and it's going to be a boring answer and no one's going to like it. I mean, the moment I start talking, you're just going to turn off the video. Like, when I go back on my stats in this video, it'll show that people stopped watching like at the 2-minute mark because no one cares anymore. Here's the answer on why I don't go to a barber. I absolutely believe that everyone else should. Barbers are better. Go to a barber. That's my message. But ultimately, the reason I don't, boring answer, convenience. That's right. Yes, there are barbers just 2 miles around me where I live. But even closer, there is a Great Clips. A Great Clips in which I go to my phone, I type in my, I say, okay, I'm ready. And then they tell me exactly when it'll be time. Whether it's 20 minutes, they'll be ready for me, 40 minutes. And then when I get there, I cut in line. Because I'm already signing online, I cut in front of everyone, okay? And same thing with my kids. Now, imagine this. One of my roles as a husband and father is I take our kids to get their haircuts, and we go to Great Clips. So a lot of times I get my haircuts based on when they need their haircuts, okay? So that way, 3 people go to Great Clips, pay the whatever it is, $14 for me and $11 for the kids, or whatever it is, and we're done. For me, see, I'm a very connected husband and father. Like, I don't really do, like, and I'm not trying to be funny or sad, okay? So don't take it either way. Like the comedy and drama faces, like one half is like, ah, and then the other is, ah, you know, I'm just being honest with you. But in reality, if you knew me in real life, I don't actually really have like friends that I hang out with. Like, when I hang out with friends, it's because it's one of my wife's friends, and I get along with the husband very well, and our kids get along well. And we go out for dinner, and then as soon as the kids start crying, then we rush home. Like, that's my idea of having a friend. So I don't really get out much. Honestly, I'm just being honest with you. I don't get out much. Most of my schedule is tied to me working. I'm a freelance writer. I do stuff with writing. As you know, I make money on the side with these videos. And I am just constantly taking care of kids, except for most of the time in these videos. So for me to imagine, hey, I want to spend an hour of my life to drive an extra mile to wait at a barber shop where I have to pay cash and have cash ready, wait in line to get a haircut that ultimately I don't care about. That's the thing, like, you wanted to know like some kind of psychological reason why I don't go to barbers. That's probably it. You know, and this is real. I mean, like, I'm figuring this out as I'm saying it out loud. My videos are unrehearsed. I don't even watch my own videos. I want to be very clear about that. I don't rehearse them and I don't watch them as far as my own videos go. So I think what I'm understanding is I ultimately don't care about my hair. Just like I don't care if I go bald, because I'm a confident person either way, and I realize that I'll have more power as an individual if I don't have hair, because I will have overcome that and still been confident. But yeah, when it comes to a haircut, I mean, here's what happens in real life. And you know, consider I haven't worked in an office in many months now. So I don't really see people. I see my immediate family every day. I don't get out of the house much. I honestly don't. So it used to be, I'd go to work after getting a haircut and people would say, hey, nice haircut. And they just say that because it was shorter. They didn't study how uneven it was. They weren't paying attention to that. Now, who's here to say anything other than people watching my videos? But who cares what my hair looks like? I've learned no one even cares. Like once I buzz it off, I'm sure then people will compliment me. Most people like me better without hair, which is what's funny. When I buzz it off, most people like that better. And I've learned that. So ultimately, I feel like it's just too much time and effort to go to a barber. Because otherwise I'm going to have to take my kids there when they're not going to get anything out of it. Just have to sit there and wait there, and I'm going to be in charge. Like I'm largely in charge of my kids. My wife works full time. She comes home and does a lot of work here at the house, and I'm like managing kids all the time. And when I'm not managing kids, I'm doing something that's going to make me money. Like I'm not into sports. I don't watch sports. I don't have a lot of time to watch anything or do anything like that. Most of my free time is spent that's connected to money somehow. Making these videos, putting Amazon links in my blog post, writing blog posts which will create more real estate online for me to sell more stuff through Amazon. It's always about money and freelance writing articles for people. Like that's what I do, and I don't really have friends. I'm being honest with you. I'm not trying to be funny or sad. I'm just telling you. So for me, when I think of things that I value in my life, my hair is just not one of them. And especially without my hairstyle. I don't have a perfect haircut. And I totally don't care. And no one else in my life, my real life, cares either about my hair. No one does. So I guess it's just that you have to prioritize things in your life, you know? And time is definitely a commodity for me. Because when I look at blocks of time, it's like, how much money can I make in this block of time and this much time? And I know what people can say, well, Nick, what, you make a couple $100s a month off of YouTube? That's not a whole lot. Yeah, but that's one of the things I do to make money. So to commit an hour of my life just to go to a barber, just for me, for a haircut that no one's gonna care about other than people watching the videos, well, if I wanted that, then I'd just buzz it off. Because the moment I start buzzing off my hair, my viewership's gonna go up. People are gonna start complimenting me all the time. So yeah, really, if I'm trying to impress anybody with hair, the thing I should do, ironically, is get rid of the hair, buzz it off. So Max, I hope that answers your question. And I want to end this video by reminding everyone, you all should go to a barber. You shouldn't do what I do. You should go to a barber. It's going to be better for you. You're going to look better. It'll probably cost less. You know, you don't have kids and you're not married and you don't like small kids like that, and like you're constantly, like that's my life, okay? So I will go in the name of convenience to great clips. But everybody watching this channel should absolutely go to a barber. But Max, I want to throw this curveball at you, okay? I'm throwing this curveball at you, all right? Here's what's funny. You would think now with me having over 3,000 subscribers and me having a blog that's very popular. In fact, I'm not making this up. What do I ever make up? So I got an email on my phone minutes before I started making this video, and it's from Toyota. You know, because they send me free cars, and Alexa sends me free cars for a week. I've reviewed on my blog, familyfriendlydaddyblog.com, right? Well, so this morning they've invited me to go to Florida in like 3 cities to tour all their cars. They're going to put me in nice hotels and if I go, and fly me out there and all this stuff. Why? Because I have a popular blog that makes money. So these are things I care about, but my hair, I don't care. And that's more irony that I've got a YouTube following about hair loss. And, oh, here's what I was going to say though, Max. Here's what I wanted to say. You would think that if I'm worth enough on the internet that Toyota would fly me from Tennessee to Florida, put me in nice hotels and restaurants and take me out all these places as I review their cars. You would think that by now a barber company, what isn't it like 1808? There's like even mainstream commercialized ones. You would think that by now one of them would have reached out and said, hey Nick, why don't you come on down? We'll give you a free cut, and that way you can talk about your experience in your video. That's never happened. That's never happened. So I'm kind of surprised by that, because that would be easy advertising for them. So instead, here's what we've learned, Max, and thank you for helping me understand this about myself. I go to Great Clips in the name of convenience because I'm taking care of my kids all the time anyway, while my wife's getting all the other stuff done, and she works full time. So really, I'm heavily involved with taking my kids everywhere I go. There's no reason for me to leave the house with them or alone to go to a barber when no one cares about my hair. No one's going to compliment my hair. They may notice it shorter, but if I want compliments for hair or I want a perfect haircut, I need to do it myself with the buzzers, the clippers. That's what I'm going to do. And amazingly, barbers in America have yet to figure out that they would get free advertising if they invite me down for a free cut. But at this point, it's too little too late. I'm a couple weeks away from planning on buzzing my hair off anyway. So, do we feel better about this? I now understand why I don't go to barbers. I used to when I was in 6th grade and 5th grade. I used to get flat tops and I went then. I have nothing against. They're great. They're better. Barbers are better. Barbers are better. Barbers are better.